Good morning. How y'all doing? Y'all haven't noticed. I was sitting here thinking because I was listening to a podcast about, basically, it's about one case of a guy who, I'm going to tell you about him in a few, because it happened locally to me, but about a guy who was supposedly, well, I'm going to start like this. I was listening to a podcast about a guy who killed his parents. Kind of find out it was because they was throwing him a graduation from college party. Come to find out he wasn't graduating at all. Yeah, I have noticed with all the murder shows that I have been watching as of recently and throughout the years that there's a lot of freaking college-aged people on these murder shows that they talk about that have killed their parents or killed their family or whatever have you because they wasn't doing good academically in school, they wasn't going to college, they wasn't graduating college, or they had flunked college altogether. And my thing is, first and foremost, this is just my opinion. Everybody gonna see the situation differently. But my opinion is, first and foremost, there's being too much pressure put on the high school kids to go to college. Go to college, go to college. After you get out of high school, you have to go to college. For me, my thing is, and this could be because I wasn't pressured to go to college and I chose not to, because I didn't, I have to get my GED, but that's another story for another day. But yeah, those family reasons. So, but yeah, it's too much pressure being put on these kids just because you're academically good in high school. College, you might not want to go to college at all. You might want to just go start working. College ain't for everybody. School ain't for everybody. Or not even just that. You might not want to go to college right now, right off. You might want to wait a year, wait 2 years, or however long, and go to college when you're ready. I feel like this just me and my opinion again, y'all. Everybody's not gonna feel the same way or think the same way, but I feel like if you wanna, after high school, you can graduate and got your high school diploma. If you wanna go straight to working, and then there's no time limit, no age frame, no age, anything on when you have to go to college. You must go to college. You can always be in your 30s and go back to college. You can be in your 20s and go back to college, late 20s. You can be in your 40s and 50s. You can see a lot of people in their 40s and 50s going back to college. So, yeah, I mean, there's no type of, for me, like I would tell my kids, look, I'm not putting the pressure on you to go to college. If you want to go ahead, because college is expensive on top of that. Even if I had the money, I would still to pay afford for my kids to go to college. When I do have some, I'll be like, okay, you don't have to go to college. You can go if you want to. That's your choice. You're a young adult now. Or not even just a young adult. You're at the age coming out of high school. You're at the age you can make that decision for you yourself. Don't let nobody else make that decision for you. Only you know if you're gonna like it, you want to do it, or whatever. If you want, I want my kids to have that option of trying whatever they want to try, just as long as they go to high school, will go to school, graduate high school. They got the option to try whatever they want. Hell, you never know. They might want to be a blue collar worker, and then they might get a taste of that and be really good at that, and then can start their own business and whatever have you. Or they might even just be a type of be a firefighter, and then still end up going back to college. You might get a taste of the real world and be like, okay, I worked enough. I want to pay for college myself. Let me work and pay for it myself. You never know. Second of all, it don't make no sense how these college age people, we're just gonna call them because they're not kids, and they're not. They're adults, young adults. So these college age people don't make no sense. Why do you gotta kill your family because the truth is being put out, they're coming out to find the truth find out about you either didn't go to college at all and you've been lying the whole entire time, you failed out, flunked out of college, you went but you flunked out and you just have not told them the truth. Basically, all this to cover up a lie when you could just tell the truth. If you're not doing well in college, just tell the truth. That goes back to the family and the parents or whatever putting too much pressure on these kids to be the best that they can be plus 1,000. I mean, like I said, I would not want my kids to feel like they letting me down by them either not wanting to go to college or them not doing good in college. I want my kids to feel like, well, I can go to my mom and tell her I'm not doing good in college. I can go to my parents and tell them that I'm not doing good. I want to take some time off. Or not even just some time off, or I just feel like college ain't for me. I don't want to go. That's fine. Just as long as you got your, like I said, just as long as you got your high school diploma and you got your, you can get a job. Just as long as you get a job and work and commit and make your own money and be a productive member of society, you're good. You can always go to college if you choose to. You don't necessarily have to go at that specific time frame at that specific age. You can go, like I said, you can go later on in life. You can go immediately. You can go years on down the line. Even if it don't have to be a university. It can be a community college. It could be a college course where you just go into that college just for a course or two. It could be online college. That's up to you. The choice you have, I want my kids to know that they have numerous amount of choices. They can do whatever, go whenever, whatever they want to do. I'm going to stand behind them. I'm going to support them with whatever choice they make. Now, if it's a choice where to the point that it's like bad and they know it's bad, yeah, we're going to have to talk about that. That's different. But yeah. So it's like from my local area, y'all check out Thomas Bart Whitaker. There's been an episode of Cold Justice where there was this guy, I forgot his name. He killed his father. His mother had already passed from breast cancer. He killed his father because his father was going to find out that he had flunked out of college and he wasn't going. There's been other numerous cases where a man killed his parents because he had made up a whole entire lie about him actually being in college, and his father had set up an appointment with the college because his father kept calling him trying to find out his transcripts and stuff, and there wasn't none because none existed because he wasn't enrolled in that college. So the boy just lived a lie. Instead of lying, just tell the truth. You'll feel a whole lot better. Now you got these people willing to, like Bart Whitaker, his name is Thomas Bart Whitaker from Sugar Land, Texas, basically Houston. So you got people like him that's willing to have their family killed, or hire a hitman to kill their family, or just outright kill their family together, like the girl killed her mother because she wasn't doing good in college and didn't want to play it off. So you mean to tell me you would rather commit a heinous crime that can get you possibly sent to prison for life or put on death row in Bart Whitaker's case, which got commuted to life, due thanks to his father that survived. And that boy killed his mama and his brother and tried to kill his father and then shot himself in the arm to throw suspicion off on him, which it came boomerang right back to him. Hence the situation he in now. But you would rather commit a crime, a heinous crime, murder someone, murder your family, and be in prison for the rest of your life at the very least, at the very most, be on death row and get the lethal injection versus telling the truth, all because of a lie you told when you could have just, about going to college, when you could have just told the truth. Yeah, you got to factor in the fact that these parents now, that guardians, we're going to say, nowadays are putting a lot of pressure on their kids to go to college. But besides that, I would rather you tell me the truth. Be like, look, no, I don't want to go to college. It ain't for me. I done graduated high school. I just want to work. I just want to get out there and be a part of the working life. Like, okay. Well, you do what's best for you because college wasn't good for me. Now just think about it. If I had went to college, I'm not going to put all that pressure on my kid because you got to think about it. Look at all that shit that you got to pay. All the money you're spending, all the courses, you got to keep up all this. That ain't for me. I don't want that. Just because you experienced that and you loved it, don't mean your kids are going to love it. It just is what it is. I just tell them I don't want to go. That's what I want my kids to be like, Mama, I'm not feeling this. College ain't for me. Whatever have you, like I said. I would rather them be out and working, be a working, contributing member of society than to be in prison for killing me. When they could have just told me the truth in the beginning. So yeah, that's just my opinion. How y'all feel about that? What y'all think? Leave it down in the comment section.